What's up, guys? Welcome to a whole new episode of Toy Addicts Anonymous. I'm Carlos, the Badass Reviews, and my brother.
Toy Addict 26. What's up, everybody?
What's up? What's up? What's up? We have people already on the chat. Wow.
What's going
That's
on, guys? Welcome.
Blake.
Welcome
That's
back.
Blake. What's up, Blake? How's everything? Everything good, my friend. Man, I'm so pumped and hyped for all the stuff. Man, toy community, man, like crazy, like all the releases and stuff like that. Today we have the Michael Casper. What's up, man? How's everything, Michael? Man, my friend Michael, how's everything?
What's up, dude?
So very excited for that release today from Hasbro. Man, I love that Wolverine. I love Marvel versus Capcom or X-Men Children of the Atom.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the two. I mean, it is what it is, and I think like Marvel can or Hasbro can say, "Oh, this is Marvel versus Capcom." But what a timing for them! Just when Storm Collectibles Arena is releasing all the Street Fighter figures, and we have Jada Toys also releasing all those awesome figures too. So, man, that's really cool. I'm gonna show. Let me see. Let me go here and show one of the images on man, those amazing figures. Let me see. Let me go here. Let me go back. And I have in my slideshow here, I have some of the pictures, what I got on that thing. And do you pick up the set or no?
Which one?
The Marvel versus Capcom, the Wolverine from today and Silver Samurai.
No.
No?
I'm not gonna get it.
No?
I like it, dude, but it's just right now I gotta have priorities on things for purchases. And I don't know, like as much as I like the Wolverine and stuff, I feel like he could still be more video game. Like I get it's a new body and all that stuff, but nah, I don't think I'm gonna get it.
Right there, that's the one. Comes with Silver Samurai.
It's a nice pack, don't get me wrong,
But I don't think it's worth the price. It's I ended on paying at Hasbro Pulse. I ended on paying $64 for
yeah,
that set, which that's a lot of cash, man.
yeah. I mean, it's things are gonna get more expensive as it time goes by. So
Yeah, I think, man, that was really expensive. And I mean, it looks fantastic. I love it. I love the effects. I love that Wolverine specifically because they actually change everything about that Wolverine.
mhm.
It's a whole new body. So these are pictures that Dan Yun show about it because people were bitching about the single joint on the elbows.
Yes,
And as you can see here, the range is way better than the double jointed elbows on my figure that I
yeah,
own.
because it was engineered
Yeah,
to work in a certain way to pull off a certain pose. Let me ask you something, because you had, damn, what was you had a Wolverine that you said was the ultimate Wolverine.
the City Toys one.
Nope, nope, it was a Marvel Legends one, but you swore that it was like the best Wolverine to date.
Well, that's to me is the brown suit Wolverine, the one that came in that vintage package. What's up, Pablo? Pablo in the house from Panama. What's up? What's
Pablo.
up? What's up? What's up? Guys, stay tuned because today I'm gonna do the wheel um for this amazing action figure right here.
Nice, cool.
The Silver Age Superman from McFarlane Toys. This is a kind of like hard to find figure right now. You may need to pay like around 50 plus bucks for this figure itself
Oh wow.
without shipping right now on the aftermarket because it's a very awesome figure. Is to me one of the best Supermans ever released, to be honest with you. I love this figure. It's amazing. So I'm gonna be giving away this, celebrating my almost 2,000 subscribers here in YouTube and thousand followers on Instagram. So I'm really thankful for that. So let's do this at the end of the program, but stay tuned because we're gonna do it. And so you just like be aware. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it tonight. So
Awesome, dude.
what you're saying is like the one that I was saying is the brown suit Wolverine that I have from the vintage pack, I believe.
No, I think it was a yellow suit, Wolverine
Mm,
that
the
you
one
got.
from X-Men 97.
That's the one. You said that was the best one. So this one is much better, right?
This one is much better in the sense that, I mean, I can bring that figure right now. I have that figure in my shelf. Wait a second. Give me a second. I have that figure right here.
Cool.
So yeah, this is the figure. This is the X-Men 97 Wolverine.
Yeah, because you said that that was like the best one
This,
you've had so
yeah,
far from
this is an
Hasbro.
amazing action figure, man. I don't know if I can pull. Let me see if I can pull a better pose than the one they have. I'm gonna tell you this right now. The bicep double jointed elbows works better on that new one.
Hmm.
You can pull a better pose. It has more range on that new one with the single joint. Is because of the sculpting, I believe.
Yeah.
And if I let me see if I can pull that pose that they have there. Let me
Yeah, because what they
see.
did is you could see they sculpted the elbow piece like a shell popping out so that the forearm could slide into that position. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, it definitely looks a lot visually. It looks a lot better, you know, and it has good range.
I believe. Let me see.
They did the same thing as they did with the Hulk, but it just doesn't look as good on
So
the
I'm
Hulk.
gonna tell you right now. I can like that figure right there. The new one can crunch better than this one, and I'm the one. I always push the figures to the limit on the posability,
Hmm.
right? And I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me see if I can pull a better pose. It's really close. I'm gonna show you right now. It's really close. So
Hmm.
it's really close to that one,
Yeah.
right? But the only difference is, I believe, is the maybe the sculpting on the boots that
Uh-huh.
doesn't let the legs to crunch more than that.
Also, in the picture, he has his face closer to his fist.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, if I'm coming here, it's the same, but I believe it's the legs. The leg placement
Mm-hmm.
is different. The
Yeah.
leg placement. See,
Oh, he has the arms. So he has the legs in and he has the arms out.
yeah, but I believe the actual, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping here, but I believe the legs can go more closer on that one when you close the legs. And definitely the double joint on the elbows here doesn't work better than that single joint on the elbow.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe the head is engineering in a different way, looks like. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, they did something with the neck.
But definitely that one to me looks better. I love the game figures. I
Hmm.
love the Marvel versus Capcom figures. I love them. I love the look, the exaggerated look. And mm, it looks awesome, man. It looks awesome.
I like
What
it.
Pablo
Don't get
says,
me wrong.
the new Gamerverse Wolverine has better range in the arms than the previous leg. Yes, yes, and also that Wolverine is gonna have the same. Um, it's gonna have the same technology than the Maximum Hulk have,
Same thing.
apparently.
Technology.
Yeah, it's gonna have the rubber material on the top.
Really?
Yes, that's what they said.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
yeah, that's what they said.
They said that during the stream?
Yes, it's gonna have like a rubbery material on the top, I believe.
Interesting.
Hmm.
So, yeah, man, I think for now I'm gonna pass just because I love the aesthetic. I love the exaggerated flaps on the wings and stuff in the head. But I don't want a two pack. Like I didn't want Silver Samurai. For me, if it would have been something like Sabretooth versus Wolverine, give me, take my money. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Um,
Sabretooth is gonna come because what happened is like this is. I mean, for sure, Sabretooth is gonna come because I saw the list of the figures that we're missing,
mhm.
and Sabretooth is one of them. So yeah, that's like that's that. I believe Sabretooth for sure
Let me
is
see.
coming.
I'm looking at the solicitation on Hasbro, and I want to look at the specs because that's awesome, dude. Let me see. Product description. Da-da-da-da-da. FX pieces.
Now this one right here
Yeah,
is
let's see.
going up. This one right here is going up tomorrow.
The Thanos and Psylocke, right?
Is gonna be a Target exclusive. It's
That
gonna be
yeah, that one I want for
it's gonna
sure.
be that one is gonna be up at 1 p.m. Eastern time at Target, the Target app.
Oh, it's gonna be at 1 p.m. It's not at 8 a.m.
Man, I have no idea. Some people says at 9 a.m. Some people said at 1 p.m. Eastern time.
Mm,
I know in Hasbro polls they said will be 1 p.m. Eastern time.
okay.
Um, so yeah, that's yeah, Blake. They look amazing. So that's that, and that Psylocke is gonna be a whole like she's gonna have like the new female body articulation and everything, and she looks fantastic.
Yeah, yeah. She's brand new. That Thanos is badass. That's
Thanos is the reuse, the same body of the old Thanos that was a Target exclusive, the classic
yeah,
Thanos.
yeah.
With the only difference here is he's gonna have
I have,
the different head.
I have them right here.
Yeah, yeah. The only difference there is gonna be the head, the gloves, the boots, and the shoulder pad.
The shoulder pads, to be honest with you,
Hmm.
they look the
They're different. They're
same.
different. These ones are more pronounced,
Okay.
the same as the horns on the helmet.
I do see the gloves are different. Like he has this thicker block right
Yes,
here at the
it's like a
forearm.
block. It's like a block. So the boots are the same. They match the gloves.
Mm-hmm.
The shoulder pads are more pronounced
Mm-hmm.
up, and of course the head is different.
I noticed that classic Thanos has this kind of golden, uh, almost like a tank top ridge. You see,
Yes,
and
this one
the game one doesn't.
no, because that one they didn't paint that thing. So and this one is more like orange because it's made to match the game.
I like it, bro. I like that one.
Hmm. Believe it or not, I'm
I
more
love the
hyped for
comic
the
Thanos, bro.
Thanos than for Psylocke because I'm not like a huge fan of Psylocke, but the Psylocke figure is just insane. So most of the people I will say maybe like an 80% of the people wants that 2-pack because of Psylocke. They're super excited for
It's
her.
only one Thanos head, or does he have a different head?
Just one head. I think he comes with four different hands, maybe, or three,
Is
something
there
like that.
any power effects for Thanos?
No, no power effects for
That's
Thanos.
something that like I'm like, damn, bro, because doesn't he have like an awesome? I mean, obviously he has the Infinity Gauntlet. Doesn't he have like an awesome attack in the game?
I think so, but the thing is, like, I don't know. Hasbro's chipping out with their stuff, so they give effects to Psylocke, which is cool.
Yeah,
That's really awesome. I like it. But she looks fantastic, man. She
yeah, dude.
looks beautiful.
She's really nice.
Oh
She's
yeah,
really, really
I saw some poses and stuff on that figure, and she looks fantastic. But to me, the goal of that two pack is Thanos. Totally,
yeah.
I'm 100%. So it's gonna be tomorrow, and that's gonna be a shit show,
You think so?
man. It's Target,
Well, yeah, I guess.
Target, and everybody wants that Psylocke.
Yeah, I
So
guess.
today, the I believe the Wolverine figure went sold out in Amazon because I think everybody thought it was an Amazon exclusive.
Okay.
So it went sold out in Amazon, but it was also a fan channel exclusive. So it went to BBTS and it was in Hasbro also. So I was able to. I actually ordered three of them: one in BBTS, one in Amazon, one in Hasbro Pulse,
Oh my
because
god.
Hasbro Pulse site was crashing all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, I have the free shipping on Hasbro Pulse, but I was like, sometimes Amazon ships first, or
Mm-hmm.
sometimes BBTS ships first. So I ordered the three of them just in case. And depending on which one arrived first, I cancel my
We'll
other
cancel the
orders.
other ones.
Yes,
Right.
correct.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm looking at it like up close here. Um, I don't know if you want to share this screen. Hold on,
Mhm.
because I have it really big here. Hold on.
We remove this one.
Okay. So it's like let's see, we get close fisted hands for Wolverine. We get an effect piece. I guess that goes around Silver Samurai's sword, like
Which one?
that effect piece that's right next to his sword. That connects to his sword, I guess, right?
Yes, that connects to his sword. That
That's
that's
cool.
that's that's an effect piece for
And then
him,
we got
and
like the
I
name.
love the effect for Wolverine.
Yeah, yeah. I like the fact that you can crisscross. You can either put one or you can cross them as an X,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
exactly. And,
interconnect.
and you can see from here that the Wolverine is using that rubber material on the upper body.
You think? Yeah,
Yep, 100%.
that's interesting, bro. Because now that you mention that, I think I might get the two pack
You
because of
see
that.
the gap between the app is pretty similar to the one the Hulk comes with. So,
Right.
I'm almost 100% sure they said it will be rubber material.
That's interesting.
Mhm.
Hmm. Okay. So yeah,
That
the
doesn't that
Thanos.
doesn't look listen, that doesn't look at all like the one I have, because the one I have is hinge on that area.
Right.
And this is the new one.
The Thanos and what do you call it? The Thanos and
Psylocke.
Psylocke pack for sure. I want to pre-order, bro. I'm
I
actually
mean,
pre-ordering this, bro, because I'm getting that FOMO thanks to you.
listen, the Wolverine looks insane. It looks awesome.
No, it does.
And they give him the new claws, the one that they use. If you can see, they look similar, but I believe these are brand new claws for him. they
Right.
look they look more cartoonish, more, I mean, more like the game, more exaggerated,
Yeah.
and they have the same shape as the astonishing X-Men Wolverine, which I love. So we're not gonna have those floppy, like crazy claws. These ones are really really good, actually.
It's interesting that, we were talking about this. I wanted to see What's it called? X-Men Children of the Atom?
X-Men Children of the Atom.
Children.
I believe in that game you were fighting Magneto, you were fighting some Sentinels and stuff like that.
Let me
I
see.
think Gambit was there.
I want to see what Sabretooth looked like in that game. Because
Well, Sabretooth also was, I believe, in Marvel vs. Capcom, right?
yeah, you know, is this him right here?
Both of the games are from Capcom.
There was an X-Men versus Street Fighter also.
That I didn't know.
Because
I don't remember.
I'm looking at it right now. X-Men versus Street Fighter game. I'm pulling up this screen. Damn, bro, they don't show. Because I want to see what Sabretooth looks like in game. Oh, here we go. I found it. But
You can share the screen.
yeah, I found it, but unfortunately it says fight. Oh, it's a video. Okay, perfect. Hold on. This is even better because we'll
Okay.
see. Give me a second. Let me stop
Let me remove
sharing.
this and you can add it.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop screen. I'm gonna share, present, image. Hold on. Present.
Pablo says the Gamerverse includes from all Capcom games. This 2-pack is from Marvel versus
Check it out.
Capcom 2, I believe
Check
he
it
said.
out. So you know what he looks like? He looks like the Marvel Select Sabretooth.
Yeah?
So they're definitely gonna have to do some enhancements to the existing Sabretooth. It's not gonna be the same.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, he looks a lot like the Marvel Select. That's cool. And this was X-Men Children of the Atom game. Perfect. Cool. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
So the Sabretooth, like I said, if Sabretooth would have come with Wolverine, I wouldn't have thought about it twice. But you
Your
saw
camera
that.
went off.
Oh, sorry. There we go. The Sabretooth versus Wolverine is not I wish they would have done it that way, instead of Silver Samurai.
Yeah, but then you're gonna have this situation where you have two heavy hitters in one 2-pack.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna run into the problem like for example, I'm gonna be honest with you. You were sharing that page where all the sets were there, right? Where you share first.
Yeah, it was
Okay, show me that.
the picture where it's all of them together.
Yeah, or doesn't matter, or individually, but well, all together. Yeah, show me all together.
I'm pulling it up here. Let me
Show me all together, and I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna point out something, and this is reality, right?
I just had the picture, and hold on. Here it is. Oh damn, it's so tiny, bro.
Maybe you can make it bigger.
I don't know if I can make this. Let me see. Open image in new tab. And open the image in.
Well, you have them where they're like individual, right? That you can slide them, right?
No, what I had was it was like that screen where you pick your player and it shows a lot of them.
No, but I'm talking about the one where you showed the 2-pack, the Wolverine versus.
Oh, okay, the Hasbro Pulse.
Yes, that's the one. They don't have like where they show all the images
of the Wolverine and Silver Samurai.
All the packages.
No, because this is their store, so they only have stuff that's up for pre-order.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me go here.
There was a picture that they posted that had all the packs together. I think I sent it to you during the stream.
Wait a second. Let me look for them.
Yeah, because I had found a picture of Children of the Atom, but it's tiny, bro, and it shows everybody.
No, what I'm trying to look is that image where they show all the two packs at the same time. They were all together, compressed in one image. That's the one I'm trying to look right
Let
now.
me see if I can get a better picture. Player select screen. That's YouTube.
Let me see. Oh, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, what I'm saying is this: uh, if you go by pack, right?
Hmm.
Uh, hey, what's up, Brian?
Here's what I see. I see Spiral. I see Silver Samurai, Omega Red, Cyclops.
No, but what I'm saying is this: if you go through the two packs, the ones that they just released, and they're gonna be all for pre-order,
Uh,
which one you think is gonna be the one that is gonna be at Ross?
at Ross.
Yes,
Oh, that's a hard one,
it's
but I
gonna
would
be
have.
War Machine and Omega Red.
Damn, I hate to
That
say
I
I
will
agree
not.
with
I
you.
will not pay $60, 64, $65 for that two pack. That's impossible. I'm not gonna pay that.
I hate to say I agree with you, but because I love Omega Red so much, but
Yeah, I love Omega Red, but he's a D character.
yeah, I don't
and
know.
and 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 and, and War Machine is a D character. They're not even B,
Yeah,
or C.
you're right. Yeah, it's probably gonna be that two pack.
It's gonna be in clearance anywhere. I don't know where. Uh,
Who do you think they'll put Iceman in the two pack with?
well, Iceman. That's a hard one because I think what they're doing is pairing a villain
With a good guy, yeah.
with a
So
good
you think they
with
would put like Iceman versus Spiral?
could be, but I don't know because you have so many figures still that you need to put. You need Cyclops.
Hmm.
You're missing Rogue,
They had a Sentinel too in the game.
Sentinel, and they're gonna reuse the ones from San Diego Comic Con.
Yeah, those smaller ones, the
Hmm.
Danger Room ones. That's cool
Look
though.
at Blake. Blake says, "How they all go to." I mean, listen. Right now, people are like, you going to Jimmy Han Rice's Jimmy Han, my friend. He's been um, finding figures right now at Ross. They have that wave, the Void Bath wave, where is Vision. Uh, what's the name of the other guy from New Gods? I don't even remember. They have those figures are right now at Ross. He got
Mhm.
me one of them. Um, I mean, the only one that I bet you is not gonna be at Ross is gonna be Power Princess,
Power
right?
Princess.
Power Princess is the girl from the Squadron Supreme.
Oh, okay.
She's like the Wonder Woman from Marvel.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Deadman, what's up, man? How's everything? Juggernaut is the only one most. I mean, Juggernaut is insane. That Juggernaut is huge. I'm
Yeah.
planning on selling my Juggernaut right now because he was gonna look tiny next to that one.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Hasbro is gonna keep pumping stuff out like all the time. I mean, that Wolverine, they already did that Wolverine with a new body parts and stuff like that, and I bet you that's gonna be maximum Wolverine. I bet you. I
Maximum
bet.
Wolverine. Interesting.
Yeah. And I mean, it is what it is. The Captain America looks insanely amazing. I thought the vintage car Captain America was my favorite one out of all.
Hmm.
Wrong. This one is better. And this one, they give him now butterfly joints.
Which the
So
other one didn't.
the other one didn't have.
That's annoying to me. Like how they change one little tiny thing, but it's essentially the same fucking figure. You know what I mean? Like, how many times are you gonna buy a figure? It's like I really wanted the Secret Wars cap because I really like the shattered shield and I like that angry like battle face.
Yeah.
Um, and I had Secret Wars when I was little, so I appreciate that having the lenticular shield and all that. That's super cool. So I might I might end up getting him anyways. You know,
I
I don't
mean,
know.
listen, it's life. They always get us. I don't
Yeah,
know. Like it's always the same shit, you know, like they always switch something really minimal. So you're like hooked with it, and that's it. And then you're like, oh my God, you know, it's
yeah.
it's it's always the same thing over and over and
Isn't
over.
the new Weapon X going up tomorrow too? The
The
Weapon
new
X
weapon.
Wolverine, because that was a Target exclusive also.
No, Weapon X, no. The one that is coming tomorrow is just the two-pack, the Psylocke with Thanos.
Really? I thought
Yeah.
Weapon X was a Target exclusive also.
Yeah, but he was a long time ago.
No, Weapon X, the one with
Oh, I don't know. He's coming tomorrow?
the one with the mask.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's tomorrow?
I think so, bro.
I don't think so, but well. So, hey, listen. Now let's talk. Now that people are asking, let's talk about this thing right here. What's going on, man? How was Monster Palooza?
Well, I missed my brother in arms dearly during the show. Um, it's not the same when you're like by yourself and stuff. Like on a Friday, I had this thing shipped to the hotel room, right? So I didn't know what I was gonna receive. You know, like if it was gonna be damaged or whatever. The box came crushed on one side.
Oh no.
Um, so the bubble was punched in, but thankfully I was able to punch it back out, and it didn't crack the bubble. You know, it was a very awesome piece done by our friend Elmer Bodega Joe Dios. He did a great job. You know, I had this idea, which I took essentially from our brother Brandon from 9 to 5 Warriors, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna do something similar. So I hit up Elmer and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna get this cat traveler backpack thing, and I want you to create a diorama um, so that I can display the prototypes inside. And he went above and beyond because not only did he make the inner sanctum of the vampire, but he actually put like torches and he put up light up elements and stuff. Unfortunately, during travel, some things got like moved around and stuff, and the wiring came undone. So I was only able to get one torch to light up that you see there in the picture.
Mm-hmm.
But he also did a light on the other torch, and he did a light that shines from above. But I couldn't get those lights to work, and I'm not an electrician, so I tried to do what he told me to do, but I really had very limited time to get everything prepped. Like I was at the show for a few hours on Friday. It was kind of like a preview night. I didn't get a chance to take the backpack because it wasn't ready. I had to buy some supplies at Target, and I kind of did that late Friday evening and got everything ready for Saturday morning. So Saturday, I was there like all day. I was there from like 11:30 till 6 p.m. walking around.
You have
Um,
fun, man.
no, it was awesome, and I got a lot of great feedback. This is my buddy Richard, art by Richard. He's fucking awesome artist. he's done stuff for Funko, and he's designed a bunch of Funko Pops and stuff like that. I also met that's Dope Pope. If you don't know Dope Pope is one of like the OGs of sculpting, and he's up there with like Eric Sosa. And he when he saw me, like I walked by his table and he's like, "Bro, I love what you're doing." Blah blah blah, and we struck up a conversation. And super nice guy, bro. We were talking about everything. He's super excited to to back our project and everything like that. But if you look up Dope Pope, he's an awesome digital artist. That's a better picture of the backpack without the cover, so you can see how I set things up. The only thing you don't see there is that I ended up putting double-sided tape, and I mounted our From the Realm logo base on the steps so that there would be some sort of logo affiliated with this. Um, Unfortunately, the lights weren't turning on, and um, I couldn't get stickers or anything like that ready in time. But a lot of people gave me the feedback that I should have had like a QR code on the backpack that people could scan when they looked at it. Because since I was wearing it on my back, I was told that a lot of people were taking pictures of my backpack and stuff, but a lot of people were like shy and they wouldn't come up to me and be like, "What is that?"
Yeah.
I would go up to people and give them a bookmark and talk to them about the project, and I would turn around and show them the prototypes. But I talked to a lot of people. I went to Mondo. Unfortunately, I couldn't see Hector or Peter. They were always busy, and I went to their booth 3 times. But I did talk to the production manager for Mondo. He loved the prototypes and the figures and stuff, and we talked a little bit about some other goodies that I can't talk about right now. But
Yeah, sure.
um,
What is this, man?
dude, that is a company called. I'll get you the name. Super sick, super crazy details. Um, what is their name, dude?
That is like a statue, right? Like,
It's
look,
Son of Gog or something like that. Like Gogg. Son of yeah, Son of
man, that
God.
looks sick.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. That thing is about I want to say like 13, 14 inches tall. Oh, and look at that. Look at that painted
That's James Groman right
yeah,
there.
Kaiju King from Bro. Yeah, it
Wow.
was awesome seeing James. Talked to James about a lot of stuff. We talked about in my project and everything. It's it was great because I got a lot of exposure, showed a lot of people what's coming, but in a way it was limiting because it was on my back, the lights weren't working, so it was a
Yeah, for
little
sure.
dark. um, but I did try to do as much advertising and communication about things as I could. um, the show was amazing. It was really fun. Unfortunately, I couldn't go back on Sunday because my flight left at 2:30. So I was literally 45 minutes away from the airport. So I had to
Yeah.
leave really early. It ended up funny because my flight was delayed. Where technically, if I would have known, I could have probably gone to the show for at least like an hour and seen Peter and Hector, but I couldn't risk it, like it was
Yeah.
just it was like 39 miles
Talking
from
about Peter and Hector, man, look at this.
yeah, dude.
Wow.
That's insane, bro. That's insane.
I got a question for you. Like, you were there.
Yeah.
How tall is that figure? Is in the realm of Masterverse or is in the realm of Marvel Legends?
Well, you have if you want I'll send you a picture, or yeah, I'll send you a picture. I have a picture of him standing next to the 1/6 scale Beastman.
Yeah, he's right there next to Beastman.
So you can kind of get a sense of scale there because you know how big Beastman is.
He looks
And
tall to me. He looks really tall, and I like that.
but
I like
remember
that because
that he's on that elevated base
no,
too.
yeah, but I believe he will be maybe like in the range of 7 inches, which is fine with me because He-Man's supposed to be a big guy.
Yeah.
like, and everything looks fantastic on this figure, to be honest with you.
No, no, it's amazing, bro. And like to see it in person and then to see the kind of colors that they put on it, it's like holy shit.
I love the actual joints they use for the arms.
Yes.
I really like them because those are really durable. I love the fact that it's double joint on the elbows. You have a bicep swivel. You're gonna have a butterfly joint because the actual top part is gonna be a rubber material, pretty
Yep.
similar to what Storm collectibles do.
Yep.
So we're gonna have a ball joint on the upper torso. I believe it's a swivel on the bottom.
Um, like you mean in the waist?
Yeah, on the waist.
That's a good question. I'm not sure if it's a swivel.
Yeah, it looks like a swivel, or if not, doesn't matter because you have the top part that is gonna move side to
I mean,
side.
sorry. Yeah, it is a swivel, but what I was thinking was more like if it was a ball joint.
A ball
Yeah,
joint,
yeah.
like the new figures from 1/6.
Yeah.
No,
No, I mean,
no,
there's definitely a swivel in it.
I'm fine with the swivel because you have the upper torso that is rubbery material, and I guess they're gonna have a ball joint there, which is fine to me. I guess we're gonna have it doesn't show right here, but I guess it's gonna have like a upper tight swivel. You have a
Yeah.
double joint on the knees. Everything is pingless. I love everything about this figure. Every single inch about this figure, I like. It looks
Yeah.
fantastic. It
It's
looks
funny because I was talking to a good buddy of mine, and he's like, "Dude, I'm all in with Motu 2000X," and I was telling him that I'm suffering from some major FOMO right now because I am really strongly considering. You're gonna laugh, getting the variant Beastman because I don't know if I shared it with you, but like my favorite color is orange. So the new variant Beastman is more appealing to me than the one I have. And then also it has that filmation head. So I'm
well.
like, dude, I am so
He's still up because that's just 1,000
yeah,
figures.
I know. I'm so conflicted, bro, because I'm like, I probably would even end up selling my original Beastman to get that one.
I
Probably.
will. I'm gonna be honest with you. My advice as a friend. I will sell that one and get the new one because that figure right there is just fantastic.
Yeah, dude. It's just like the sculpted fur, it looks so much better than the fur that they did on
Yes,
the
I love
original
the fact
Beastman.
that they put the horns on the pads on the shoulders, on the biceps. They look incredible. I love the proportions
Yeah.
on this figure way better than the proportions on the old one. I like the boots. I like everything about this figure. This figure works perfect. I love the loincloth on this one better.
Yeah.
And everything on this figure works perfectly. It's like they actually, and instead of using the body on the other one to create this one, it looks like this one was the first one they create and they used the body for the other one.
Yeah, no, it's crazy because a lot of people could say, "Oh, it's the same figure," but it's it has brand new shoulder pads, brand new feet, brand new boots, brand new skirt, brand new head, and brand new the chest fur. So there's so many new pieces. You know what I'm saying? Beastman or
Skeleton says
Mumra,
Beastman or Mumra.
both. I already got Mumra. I already pre-ordered Mumra,
Well,
but
sell your Beastman and get this one because I'm gonna be honest with you. If I was you, I will get that one like right now
there's
before
a
it's sold
picture.
out.
There's a picture that shows both versions side by side. Let me pull that up real quick, and then let me see. But yeah, but here's the other thing, Carlos, and we already know there's obviously going to be a 2000X Beastman. So it's like, do you think that the 2000X Beastman is only going to be, it's going to be like 100% 2000X. There's not going to be any filmation nods. There's not going to be any of that stuff that they do with the 1.6, right? Because they've said that 112 is 100% dedicated to that
Well,
2000X
well,
design, right?
I'm gonna tell you right now. Mondo, and I'm gonna pull this. Let me
I'm
see.
pulling up the Beastman now.
Okay,
So,
I'm gonna pull this. So listen, Mondo did already. This is a head inspired on the Four Horsemen design,
yes,
right?
yes.
This is the one from them, okay, and this is the one inspired on King Grayskull. So I'm guessing they're gonna do something similar with all the other figures, you know. So my point is, you may be able to have different heads with that Beastman, and to me, the Beastman from 2000X is the best Beastman ever.
Yeah, he's
He's ginormous.
he's the same proportions as the 1.6 Beastman.
It
Maybe
looks
even bigger.
it
Maybe
looks
even
fantastic. It looks
bigger. Like,
fantastic. So I would love to see that Beastman. I will tell you this right now. If I was you, I will sell all my 1/6 collection and dedicate everything because of space more most than anything else.
yeah,
You're gonna make ton of money out of those 1/6 figures, and you're gonna be able to collect these from zero. And I'm gonna tell you, 2000X, like this He-Man blows out of the water the 1/6 they have.
well, what we were talking about, my friend and I, if you want to share my screen there,
Yeah, let me add
is
this.
that it's going to be interesting because Mondo is going to continue doing 1.6, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So they're, I think what they're going to do is they're going to focus on 1.6 with doing like the really cool, unique nods and modifications and that Mondoized style, whereas the 112 is going to be like what they're doing with X-Men, what they're doing with Ghostbusters, real Ghostbusters, where it's going to be 100% screen accurate and no creative liberties. It's going to be like a direct interpretation of what was seen in the cartoon, not necessarily what was seen in the figures, because the figures from Mattel were not the same proportions and they were not exactly the same as the cartoon. So it's going to be interesting because there's still going to be figures. And a perfect example is like the Buzz Off that's coming out, the 1.6. Dude, that thing is amazing, bro. Like,
But
I
you
don't
ever
know.
seen but you ever seen the design on the 2000X Buzz Off?
Well, you know which one I'm dying to get? It's going to be the 2000X Web Store. You remember they never made a Mattel figure?
No, not
They
that
made a
one.
statue.
You know which one I'm really pumped? Trap Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Cloudpool.
Yes. Well, Clawful is coming out with He-Man. So we're going to see Clawful probably at Comic-Con.
Like that big shelf on the back.
Yeah.
That's gonna be, man. Like
So
I'm
so
I'm
here in
telling
this
you, I'm telling you right now, as a
uh
friend, I'm gonna give you the best advice ever.
mhm.
Like economic advice. Sell those 1/6 scale figures right now before they release the first 112 figure.
Okay.
Because as soon they release that 112 line from 2000X, trust me, a lot of fans, they're gonna move from 1/6 to 112 because it's more affordable,
Mhm.
because of space, and not just that, because that 2000X cartoon is, at least to me and a lot of fans, the best He-Man cartoon ever.
Yeah.
So just letting you know, if I was you, I will get rid of all those 1/6, make space in your room, and get ready for 2000X, because that line is gonna take over the Motu community by storm.
I'm thinking
I'm,
about
I'm
doing
telling you.
this. I'm thinking
I'm,
about
tell
selling.
I'm telling you right now. And the variety of characters they have is
Mhm.
insane. I mean,
I'm thinking about doing this, man. I think
just, just,
now that I
just
look at these side by side, I
And
think I'm gonna get rid of
you
the.
know what's cool? You know what's cool about it? That you're gonna have, they already have the molds and stuff like that, right? So they can make the three giants
Yeah,
in 1/6 scale that goes with the little figures, right?
yeah.
You don't need to make them like the same size scale. You make them 1/6, and they're gonna
Oh
fit
yeah,
perfect. They're gonna fit perfectly in the collection. So that's what I'm saying. Listen, keep yourself with the 1/6 Thundercats.
yeah,
This is that's pretty much an advice. Keep collecting the 1/6 Thundercats because they're still they just start,
yeah,
and that's gonna be a big line. Sell all your Motu stuff and concentrate in 2000X. I'm telling you, space wise, and um, variety and money wise is better.
yeah. It's just the market. I gotta get a good price for them. You know what I mean? I don't think people are buying a lot of stuff right now, so I have to
Well,
make.
people are kind of like concerned about what's gonna happen because
Mhm.
you saw the shit show today.
Yeah,
These two guys going after each other, and Moss saying that we're gonna get into a recession and stuff like that. So people are kind of like, you know,
so let me ask you, looking at these two side by side, which one's better?
uh,
Which one you prefer?
I prefer the filmation style one.
The variant one, right?
Yeah, I mean, if this is the thing, you're collecting Mondo stuff. Of course, the first one who came out is gonna fit a little bit better. But if you put the or alternate heads on that filmation one, to me looks better.
Yeah, yeah. No, I was looking at this comparison, and I don't know why. It's just that Filmation one just feels.
It's the nostalgia. It's the nostalgia
Yeah,
a factor that plays into it. But I'm gonna tell you, sell everything. Concentrate yourself in the 2000X.
you
Don't
know how long
spend
it's
your
gonna be
money.
before they got like. How many do you think they're gonna do a year? They're gonna probably do like
They're gonna
four,
do
4 or 5. No, because they're doing two at a time. So you think maybe six a year?
it's two at a time or four at a time.
Two at a time.
No, it's three at a time.
No, they changed it.
Or they change it.
Two at a time.
Okay.
The first
Well,
wave is He-Man and Clawful. The second wave is Skeletor and Man at Arms.
in manners. So maybe they're gonna do four a year, maybe six.
Maybe for this year, maybe six next year if it.
Well, these years are it's almost over.
Yeah.
So I will say maybe they're gonna do four this year, and then next year maybe they're gonna do eight,
Hmm.
pretty much. I mean, eight is affordable. We're talking about if they keep the plan as what they were saying a few months ago,
Hmm.
and it stays the same way, those figures are gonna cost less than $100.
I think they're gonna probably be like $75 each.
Well, that's the plan. So if the figures stay at that range, they can go up to 8 figures per year. Who knows? Maybe 10 figures per year, but then they're gonna run out of figures, out of characters really fast, you know?
Yeah.
So because you have what? You have several characters. You have so many characters in 2000X and cool characters. You have um let me see what Skeletor says. I don't need your advice to Donnie by Momra or Beastman. Please help me. Dude, I will say this, Skeletor. Like I say to Jorge, if I was collecting 1/6 scale Thundercats and Motu, and I know by fact that these 2000X figures are coming, I will sell all my Motu collection, the 1/6, and concentrate myself in the 1/12. Either way, it's Mondo. Make great action figures. They're like super high end, and trust me, they're gonna be the best in the market. Those He-Man figures, those Masters of the Universe figures 2000X, they're gonna be the best. So I will say, go for your Momra. Keep collecting the 1/6 Thundercats because they just start that line,
Yeah.
and sell all your Motu stuff and concentrate in 2000X. That's a smart advice. Trust me. And you're going to make your money out of
Mhm.
those 1.6 right now because they're hot. If you wait till they release the first 2000X, 112, you're done. You're done. I'm telling you. That's the best advice I can give you. Just just follow my instincts. I'm really good at that.
Yeah, I
So
know.
yeah, I mean, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm listen, trust me. Trust me. Trust me. It is what it is. So let me go and show more stuff here because let me see. Okay. So I want to show people something really, really cool because I don't have that in hand yet. But man, look at this, Jorge.
Oh yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, this is the um, Joy Toy Paladin uh, Imperial Knight from Joy Toy. This thing is massive, dude. This is in hand pictures of the figure, and this is the cabin. It has light up features. So just look at this and look at the back of this thing.
Yeah,
That's
that's insane.
giant. Look at the size of the gun. Look at the hand of the guy. Look at this. That's the package. Look how well packaged. Same as Super 7, right?
Yeah, right.
Look at that package. Look at the eyes, they light up.
Super 7 needs to take notes.
I mean, you think so? Let me show you this. Let me show you this. And I didn't know this. Apparently, this is limited to 3,000 units.
I'm not surprised. I mean, that's massive.
Eh,
3,000,
look
that's
at
a
the
lot.
yeah, look at the size of the chain sword. That's man, that's insane. I can't wait, and it comes in two parts. I can't wait.
You ordered that?
Yes, I can't wait to have that in
You-
my hands, man.
You're gonna keep it?
Oh yes, that's
Where are you gonna
that's.
put that shit, bro?
I have no idea. I will figure it out later. But it's just beautiful. It's beautifully done. Beautifully done. What Blake said. Blake is a fan. Is the size of a small human. Yeah, totally. It's huge. It's huge. That's what she said. Uh, but but yeah, it's amazing, man. It's amazing, and not just that, but today or yesterday, it was yesterday. Yesterday, they just released these things for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fans. Look at this, Jorge.
Yeah, those things are cool, man. The Joy
Look at
Toys.
look at all the amount of accessories.
It's crazy because they're doing like NECA. They're doing the cartoon shit too.
Look at that.
Hmm.
They look insane. They look really. Question: You do you pick up this?
No,
No.
no. I'm like, I. The only thing that they announced that I was excited about, I like that samurai dude and that ninja 2 pack.
So this one,
Yeah.
you got them?
No, because I don't have Pulse.
Oh, you don't have poles. What Pablo says in front of the house guarding. Yeah, exactly. We can put it in front of the house. Do you have the pic of the guy holding it? No, I don't have that pic. Um, Joytoy is on fire. Yes, Joytoy is totally on fire. They just released some other figures recently. Yeah, man, I'm waiting for some stuff to arrive. I just actually did a review on this guy right here, Konstantin Baldur.
Yeah, that guy's really cool.
Man, this guy is beautiful. That is just out of this world. I mean, Joytoy is just insane. But I got a question. Do you pick up something this week?
No,
Anything?
no, because I was at the show.
Did you pick up anything there?
No, no, because they they're not really a toy show. I
What
did
you're
get.
building? What you're building?
I'm building the cemetery for Vampirella, the
Oh,
diorama, because I wanted to show you what it looks like assembled. I actually have my camera set up on my phone because I want to show the articulated prototype
on
that
there.
of our
Well,
figure.
well,
Um,
I pick up this guy. I showed that guy last week,
yes.
but it wasn't open.
Oh, you ended up opening him, right?
I already reviewed the Cyber Superman.
You ended up opening him. Cool.
Yes,
'Cause I know
totally,
you were
man.
contemplating whether you should
Man, look
open
at
him or not.
this. This thing is beautiful. He's just amazing. And some people were bitching about it, like, oh, he doesn't have the symbol of the yellow lantern, and instead he has the S. Well, this is actually accurate because when he was wearing the S with the red and black uniform, he was wearing on, I think, this arm the Green Lantern rings. So this is kind of like accurate to
Oh,
that
okay.
comic. So there's two versions of the red and black. The one with the logo here of the lanterns, that one used, I think, 10 rings, but yellow rings on his hands. This one right here wears just 5 rings, I think, and those are Green Lantern rings on the cyborg arm. So it is accurate. The only thing that is not accurate is that Uncle Tom forgot to put the rings on that arm.
Uncle Tom.
That's it. But I guess it's because he's reusing this body from the regular original Cyber Superman. But this thing is right now hot. Everybody's killing themselves to find this at Target because
Really?
it's a Target exclusive.
You
But
got
this,
lucky. Somebody hooked
Carlos,
you
I
up.
really want that Superman. If you find one, let me know, please. Yeah, for sure. 100%, man. I mean, a friend of mine was the one able to find mine because I went to the store and it was just one there and it was a guy in front of me. So he got this one. But I was able to get it thanks to Jimmy Han. He helped me out to get this Superman. But this is my favorite combination of color, black and red.
Oh, it
So
was Jimmy that got it for you?
yeah, this guy is just sick. Look at the detail, man. It's just insane. So badass. I'm gonna see there's a guy that is making 3D printing hands for this specific figure,
Okay.
and he's gonna put the rings, the Green Lantern rings on it. So I'm gonna see if I can buy that to put it on this one right here. And in the same wave, I was able to get the new 52 Superman.
That's cool.
And this one looks fantastic. I love it. Some people, again,
He
are
looks more
bitching.
like a boy
Yeah,
than a
because
man.
this is the new 52. Remember, he was kind of like a younger version of Superman, but people are bitching about it because he doesn't have all the line work, the paneling on
Hmm.
the uniform. But I mean, it is what it is. It looks fine to me. The only thing that I will say I will complain is they make the soft good cape, but they didn't put wire on it.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's kind of like weird to
But they've
me.
put wire before, right?
All of the figures with soft good have wire,
So
so
why
that's
did they
weird.
cheap out on this one?
Or maybe they screw it on the factory, and he's like, you know what, let's give him like that. Thankfully, this cape, have you seen, drips really nice,
Yeah.
so I don't need to put. I'm planning maybe to put a wire on it, I don't know. But the weird thing was like these guys were one per case. It's a case of 6 figures.
Hmm.
It was one new 52, one cyborg, one battle damage Superman from the movie, uh, 2 regular Supermans from the movie, and one Metamorpho.
Oh, so they mixed non-film with film.
Yes, correct. And it's weird because when it's like Target exclusive, usually they have one big case of the one exclusive, right?
Right.
Which is so weird, but it's totally random. Totally random.
Let
So
me let me share what I have here. Hold on, because I just lost my mouse. Here it is. I'm gonna share.
Yes, Skeletor is amazing. I mean, Cyber Superman is just awesome. He's so badass, dude. I remember when he had Mongol as his servant. That was awesome. Wait a
Hold on.
second. You need to lower the volume on the mic.
Yeah, got it.
You got
All
it?
right. So do me a favor. I'm
I'm
in the
gonna
back. Just
here you
put it
have.
on me.
Here you have. Oh, that looks fantastic, man. There you go. The first prototype of From the Realm, guys. Right there. Beautifully done, man. By Sevadon. That articulation is awesome. Designed by this guy right here. Man,
Eric Sosa also.
Eric is the sculptor. Look at that thing. Wow. It looks just fantastic, man. There you have, guys. And those Hulk on the back, they're really expensive right now.
Yeah. I'm
That
not
immortal,
selling them.
that immortal Hulk is like $170 right now.
Really? 170?
Loose.
What?
Yes.
Look at Vampirella, bro.
Wow. She looks so hot. Wow, that's crazy.
Bro, I don't know how she stands up with so much ass. Like, she has a lot of ass.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But man, like it is insane. Wait, let me put this here like this. It is insane. But yeah, I mean, like I said, like it's so crazy how uh those figures from McFarlane, they're like so random right now.
Hmm.
I don't know why. I have no idea, dude. I have no idea why he did that like that. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you.
I'm wondering, when does the DC line end with McFarlane? Because he's been cranking out so much stuff, dude. So much stuff that.
Yeah, it's like right now the ones that are like out are the ones from the movie, the deluxe figures, which I think is Hawk Girl, Mr. Terrific, and I think the deluxe Superman with Crypto.
Hmm.
I believe in that set is also the uh, Eradicator, but the platinum version, which is kind of like translucent.
Hmm.
I don't remember who else. Oh, Ultraman and Lex Luthor.
Okay.
I got the Superman in Best Buy. I think it's gonna ship soon, I believe. But because I don't want to have the hassle of like going and trying to chase that figure because it's gonna be hard, especially because it comes with Crypto, and I know Crypto by fact is gonna be a key point on the movie, and people love that dog,
Hmm.
so it's gonna be insane. So I don't want to be hunting that figure at all. So I
Dude,
pre-ordered that figure.
speaking of shipping soon, um, when is the Savage Crucible um, Death Dealer shipping? Wasn't it like in July?
I don't know. I have no idea. I think the first one in to ship will be the what's the name of the other guy? The guy with the black armor.
Oh, that elf-looking knight.
Sir Eldrick, Eldrick something.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the first one who's gonna chip. I think that dealer is gonna chip in December or something like that.
let me see, because I was just talking about that with my friend, and
Well, Blakey says Wave 2 is chipping now in July, which
wait,
is the Barbarians. It's
Ball
gonna
and
be the
Chain Soldier.
One Chain Warrior.
Okay.
Dead Dealer, yes, at the end of the year. I believe it's
Oh
gonna be
yeah, estimated
December.
time of arrival Q4 2025. All right.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah,
That's a
totally.
fantastic piece. I can't wait to get.
Eldrick, I think is the name of the guy with the black armor. I think he's gonna chip after wave 2 is coming.
Okay, cool. So yeah, man. You know, I got to finally see. I don't know if did you see Brave New World, Captain America?
Yeah, and I didn't like it.
I thought
I fall to sleep.
so. I thought it was mostly like boring, but man, those last 8 minutes, Red Hulk was incredible, dude.
That was the only thing that saved the movie, and that's it. The movie
They,
to me was, listen, I hate to say it, but it was a classic nowadays Disney movie. It was all about inclusion. It was all about, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I hate to say it because I love the characters involved, especially Red Hulk. Red Hulk is my favorite Hulk.
yeah,
And Harrison Ford, I love the actor. Actually, I think Sam does really good as Falcon.
yeah,
But I don't know. I think the movie is bad. It's a bad movie.
yeah.
Period.
No, the story it doesn't make sense. I feel like it was just like one of these complicated put together things where they want to introduce adamantium because they want to kind of open that X-Men, kind of plot line, and they wanted to kind of put some closure to that Hulk movie that came out with the Abomination, but it was like it felt like a Hulk part 2 more than like a Captain America movie.
That
But
movie,
the leader, oh my god, they fucked him up. Like he looked like
no,
shit.
no, that movie is bad. That movie is bad. The one that is coming with the girl that is portrayed like Iron Man, stuff like that. I don't know the
Mhm.
name.
Ironheart.
It's garbage.
Yeah, that doesn't look good.
That's a pile of garbage.
Yeah.
That's and I was talking, actually, so funny that you mentioned that. But I was talking to a guy that he's like around here in the area, and he works for Marvel.
Oh, okay.
And I meet him at Target, actually looking for action figures. And the guy actually works with Marvel, like doing the movies and stuff like that. And he said that actually the new movie, the Doom whatever movie, there Disney's making that movie actually to try to take their feet out of the mud. Like, that movie wasn't planned at all.
Right.
They're kind of like doing the script during filming, pretty much, to try to bring. That's why they're bringing Robert Downey Jr. back, and they're doing all that shit to try to save the Marvel Cinematic Universe,
Yeah.
because it's right now is horrendous. And
I'm
they,
excited about the Fantastic Four movie, bro.
yeah, the thing is, like, they have everything already planned ahead, 3 years ahead.
Yeah.
So they need to go with the plan. They know already that figure is gonna be garbage, and that movie is gonna be garbage, and it's not gonna make anything on the movie theaters. That Iron Heart, but they
No, but
need to
that's a
release it.
show though. That's a Disney Plus
Oh,
show.
exactly, that thing. But they need to release it anyways,
Right.
because that's part of the plan. They already spend the money on that, so they need to do it. But they know that's garbage. So
Do
pretty
you
much this
think
movie, the Doom movie, is gonna try to be the movie who save everything.
do you think Fantastic Four is going to be really bad because of the
I still
female
I still
Silver
have
Surfer?
hopes. I still have hopes with Fantastic Four. I'm gonna be honest with you. Uh, I don't like that much. What's the name? Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, Pedro Pascal?
I don't like that guy at
Okay.
all. I don't like him at all. He was fine when he had the mask on,
Yeah.
and the Mandalorian. As soon he took the mask off and he's trying to, I was like, forget it. To me, that's it, over.
Oh,
So, and I don't care about him as Mr. Fantastic, to be honest with you. And that mustache there, why? Like, aesthetics. I don't know. I don't like the guy. I think the rest of the crew, they look pretty okay with the
Mhm.
Fantastic Four. I don't care that much about the Silver Surfer,
The
Shalabao
female.
stuff.
Okay.
I'm thinking on this as an alternate universe, pretty much.
Hmm.
That's pretty much what it is. I don't care about that. Does not make a legit looking fantastic. Yeah, exactly, Blake.
It's
He,
that
he
inclusion thing.
yeah, I hate to say it, but I hate
So let me tell you, let me ask you, you preferred this dude from The Office as Mr. Fantastic?
which one.
Remember in Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, they had the Mr. Fantastic came out, and it was this dude from the guy that plays Jack Ryan
I don't remember.
from The Office.
Let me see.
I forget the actor's name right now
Mr. Fantastic. Wait.
in Multiverse of Madness. Did you see that movie? You don't remember when he met the Illuminati and Professor X was there and
What's the name of the movie? I totally forgot. The
the Multiverse of Madness?
Multiverse of Madness. Let me see. Oh, totally. I prefer him.
Yeah,
Yeah, totally.
John Krasinski. John
Yes.
Krasinski.
I totally prefer him. Big time. Big time. He looks more like Mr. Fantastic. Pedro Pascal doesn't look like Mr. Fantastic at all.
He looks like an alternate uh, Hispanic universe.
Exactly. It's like a Panamanian or Mexican. I mean, I'm Panamanian. There's
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that. I mean, he looks like a Latino version of Mr. Fantastic. He's not Mr. Fantastic, and that mustache. At least cut the mustache, dude. Or
yeah,
put a full beard because Mr. Fantastic wear that once.
yeah.
But why just the mustache, dude? Like, come on, dude. Like, nah. He's I don't know, dude. I still have hopes for the movie. The only movie that I have high expectations right now, and I
Superman.
don't like to have high expectations about anything, is Superman.
Yeah.
That's it. Superman, I strongly believe, is gonna save the superhero movies.
I hope you're right, man, because I'm not digging that costume. They said that he's gonna have a different costume at the end of the movie, and I hope they get rid of that ugly collar thing. I just
Well, it's a combination between it's a combination between this uniform, the
yeah,
new 52, with the on this outside. It's I mean, to me, is fine. To me, it's fine. But hey, let's see how it goes. But yeah,
yeah,
man, crazy stuff. Um, I think we cover everything for today.
yeah. I mean, like Mondo. So if you haven't gotten the Mumra, there's 2 more weeks to get him. Available at Mondo right now. I think Peter's Takaro, the Heat Wave edition, um, is I got one today, and I had to hit up Peter because it said sold out when I tried to check out, but he actually had Mondo send me an invoice directly through email because he told me, man, I know there's like 10 or less still available. And I was able to purchase one because I really,
Okay.
supporting our friend and I really like that figure. It looks really cool. And again, it's got those orange colorways and stuff like that. Oh yeah, let's spin and see who we got.
So we have the wheel. Okay, guys. So we have the wheel for everybody who don't know. It was kind of like a giveaway contest on my Instagram page celebrating the 11,000 followers on Instagram and almost 2,000 subscribers here in YouTube. So
Awesome, man. Congratulations, brother.
this amazing Superman is gonna be a giveaway, and we're gonna give away this today. I'm gonna announce that on my Instagram account. So let's see. Let me go here on the wheel because this is the first time I'm doing this, guys. So I just need to press here. And let me see. I think that's it. Let's press and let's see who wins. Whoever show up is the winner. So let's go. Whoa! Pablo, Panama Toyo. So lucky, man. And he was the last to say and comment, let's go.
Wait, spin again, spin
Let's spin it again. That's not fair. That's not fair.
again.
Hey, congratulations, Pablo. Man, that's really cool. That's really cool.
Congratulations,
Man,
brother.
Pablo from Panama, you need to pay for that shipping because I'm not gonna pay for that shipping.
Pablo needs to come down for another convention.
Look at Blake. Blake is like Rick. Man, that's crazy.
Pablo needs to come down for another convention, bro.
I know, I know, I know. This has been really hard week. Well, there you go. There you go, dude. Congratulations, man. I need to take a screenshot of that. Let's take a screenshot of that so people can see it on
Well,
my
you could
Instagram.
take it to him when you go to Panama again.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Let me see. Let me put it like this. Better. Man, congratulations. That's awesome. Like everybody was there. Boom. That's awesome, man.
Awesome, dude.
Congratulations, Pablo. Congratulations. So yeah, man, like so yeah, 11,000 followers on Instagram. I'm super thankful, man, especially because that helps a lot,
Yeah, dude, that's great.
especially with all the collaborations and sponsors and stuff.
I mean, you've
Uh,
been busting your ass, dude. Like you do so many reviews. You know what I mean? Like it's insane, bro. Like you remind me of me when I was like doing tons of reviews. It takes a lot of time and a lot of
and I remember you were doing it on Spanish and English.
yeah. At one point, I tried doing a bunch in Spanish too, and I think that's important because we want to have that representation. If we're Latino, we
No,
should do
yeah,
content
totally.
for Spanish people too.
Yeah, totally, totally, totally. But yeah, man, I'm super thankful. Like, and I do this not because I'm making any money out of this. I'm doing
No,
this just because I love action figures. That's it.
yeah, of
I
course,
love the community. I love the people. I love action figures. I love to take pictures of my action figures, to play with my action figures, and just give joy to the people. And if I can contribute to the community and make this world a little bit better, I mean, I will be happy with that. So that's pretty much my mission. So
absolutely. Let me ask you something, brother. I
tell me,
sent you a picture because I think last time we didn't get to show it. Do you have the pictures of my ZBrush project?
let me show. Let me go here on Facebook, and I think you send me the pictures.
I think I sent them through Instagram.
No, oh, you saw this? Wait, let me show you. Let me show this. Wait a second. Present screen. Let me remove this. Okay. Let me do this. Pum pum. Okay. Share. Do you saw that?
Oh, the SWAT.
Yeah, it's a police officer.
Yeah, it's like a SWAT.
No, it's a police officer, and you can put the SWAT uniform on top. You can
Oh,
swap parts with him.
yeah, that's
And
badass.
that's badass, dude. For everything, it helps for everything.
Yeah, it's a great background character.
Yeah, totally. It looks awesome, dude.
Even brings a coffee cup.
It's so crazy, right?
Yeah,
This, by the way, I wanted to show this. This is the Storm Collectibles next to the Jada Toys figures.
I'm guessing the storm is the Ryu that is bending forward more,
Yes.
right?
Look at
But
that.
they're completely different looks.
Yeah,
Look at that.
totally.
The Ryu from Jada is more a classic Street Fighter One, and the one from Storm is more like another one of the titles. I like
Yeah,
the expression on the Ken from Storm.
I like both, to be honest with you.
Hmm.
And let me see. I think this is the image.
Yeah.
So explain the people before we left what's going on here.
So when From the Realm first became an idea, um, this was kind of the direction that I was thinking of going. Not knowing much, being as safe as possible. I talked to a lot of people who are like, producing stuff on your own dime. The easiest way is to go like the super deform route and do something that's not super articulated. That way, it's very low cost to produce. So I did a 2D concept design of a gillman, like a creature from the Black Lagoon, and I did the back, I did the front, and I've had that illustration for like, man, like what, 2.5 years maybe. And when this whole Liberation Day bullshit happened, Carlos, I talked to you, and I was really bummed out because of all this shit. As everybody knows, we were really excited to launch our Kickstarter this year, and we were blessed. It was a blessing in disguise, but it still bothered me that what we had planned couldn't happen. But instead of getting angry and getting depressed or whatever, I just decided to pivot, and I told myself, you know what? Let me see what I can do on my own. So, worst case scenario, if we cannot produce these figures right now, maybe I can do something that I can 3D print, and maybe people will be into it, and maybe I can sell that stuff in the meantime and get my own art out there. So I started hatching away at this thing, man, and little by little, uh, I've been working and working on this thing every time I have free time, and I'm just blown away by how far I've come from what I did in 2D to doing it in ZBrush. You know what I mean? And like, there's a video if you go to my Instagram that shows like, or I don't know if I uploaded the video. It's like a turnaround of the sculpt. This is a lot more advanced. I've worked a lot more. Like, you can see the feet. They're a lot more detailed and stuff, the scaling and all that stuff. But man, I'm really impressed with myself as far as this is the first ever. Kidding you not. This is the first ever full body ZBrush project that I've ever done. I've always done heads. So the fact that I, took that leap of faith and I just started building a body, and I started making this thing come to life, I'm just super patting myself on the shoulder, because um, even Eric and other sculptors that I've shown this to, they're like, "Holy shit, you just did this, and like, you just started doing ZBrush like a year ago." And I'm like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Wow, you're really like ahead of the curve in terms of design and like getting the feel for the software." So yeah, man, like, if From the Realm can't happen this year, um, my plan is to, finish this up, 3D print it. Um, what scale do you think I should make these? Like, I was thinking of making them like those premium DNA Mad Balls figures, you know,
I think that size, or you can go the route of the 5 inch.
doing them more like those Motu minis
Yes, correct.
that
Not no,
Motu.
not Motu Minis, but Motu Origins.
Okay, okay,
That size. I believe that size is a good size because on that size you're gonna have a lot of other toy lines that are in that same scale that
yeah,
can mix and match with your creature.
yeah, no, for sure. I
I
think,
see. I see that figure. If it's gonna have 5 point of articulation,
mhm.
I will say the best way to go is 5 points. I mean, 5 inches.
Yeah, I was thinking if it was articulated, I definitely made it so there would be like a ball socket in the upper torso, and then probably a waist cut, and then I'll have like maybe like a single cut, swivel cut, like in the forearms or at the wrists, you know. But I don't want to go too crazy.
No, you don't need to go crazy with the articulation. To be honest with you, I
Yeah.
will I will go just like maybe swivels on the legs,
Hmm.
on the upper thighs, swivels. That's it. I will not put any articulation on the torso. To be honest with you, I will just put swivel on the arms
Hmm.
and swivel on the head. That's it.
The arms is tricky because if you see how the head is super deformed, so the head kind of spills over the shoulders. So I was actually thinking of making the head static with the shoulders, and then just maybe doing, think about almost like early 90s articulation where it's like the arms could do this kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Um,
that too.
because it's not engineered to be a hyper articulated figure. Obviously, this kind of character will have a representation in the 112 line in a near future, and I've shown you some of the concept art for that, and it's very different. It kind of derives from this design, but it's not these proportions.
Yeah.
So this one, I'm thinking more treating it like a soft vinyl kind of figure where the articulation is very minimal, but due to the nature of the head, I think it's going to be very tricky to make that head posable.
To be
You know?
honest with you, I don't think it's gonna be that difficult. I think the range can reach what the goals.
Hmm.
Doesn't need to go all the way up, but at least can go here in the front. You know,
Right.
like I will say five point of
But you
art.
see how the shoulders
No,
are
yeah,
kind
totally.
of
I,
like,
I will say 5 point of articulation works perfectly there.
yeah.
Mhm.
So like if anybody's likes this or has any feedback, um, this is something that I'm planning to finish pretty soon. Hopefully by the end of June, I'll have it finished, and I'm actually gonna 3D print it and show the world. If people like it and they're into it, I think there's a market for this kind of stuff.
Oh
So
yeah, totally.
um, I'll probably make other creatures for now until we can get our Kickstarter rocking and rolling. And then in the future, this is something that could be kind of like a bonus stretch goal where you can get one of these. Yo, what's
Look
up,
who's
man?
here.
Going on, boys?
I miss you, brother.
Yeah, guys. Sorry about that. I'm.
Hey, no, you're here. You're here. We almost closed the show, but you're here.
I just wanted to pop in, say hi.
No,
You're
no,
you're
it's
here.
great
Uh,
to have you,
You're
man.
here.
it's
Great
been
to
a
see you.
minute, guys. It's been a minute.
Been
So
a minute,
Yes.
man. You've been busy. Tell us.
no, it's pretty crazy. Just trying to work out this home situation. That's a big thing for me.
Yeah.
Trying to find out where we're going.
Oh, you're
So
moving.
yeah, I gotta move. The landlord wants to take over the house, so yeah, it's been a real transition right now, and that's actually why like videos have been a bit sparse. Things have been just a little bit all over the place really,
Yeah.
but a lot of things coming up too, right? So I'm gonna go, we're gonna head to Jolanta, sorry, Joe Fest. We're gonna head to Joe Fest in a couple of weeks,
Nice.
heading over there with Delta 17. So that's gonna be a cool weekend. Gonna see Oz. I'm gonna see Ken from Toy Connections. All those guys from Toy Kind of Mood. A lot of the guys, Big Dub. All those guys. So a lot of guys who we met at Legion's Con.
Hmm.
They're going to be there too, right? So it's gonna be cool. But I see you guys are doing the monster thing, right? Is that your work, JP? Is that yours?
Yes,
Yep.
sir. I'm sculpting
That's
that right
nice,
now.
man. That's nice. That's great.
Thanks,
I love the stuff you're coming up with. How was the show, guys? Because Carlos, I got to give you a huge shout out because I covered your photos that was on the Beastman photos. I covered all of those. That was really really cool. Um, and of course, 2000X He-Man was just absolutely killer.
Man,
But
yeah. Actually, those photos are thanks to that guy right there. Jorge
oh,
was the
was that
one
you,
who.
JV?
It
Okay.
was me. It was me solo in Pasadena,
It
bro.
was it was
Oh,
him taking the
I thought
pictures,
Carlos
Yeah,
was there.
and I told him, listen, take the pictures because of course I'm not there, so I need to post those pictures like right away.
yeah. And as we know, Monsterpalooza is not a toyetic show, which was the main reason why I
Yep.
wanted to go, because I wanted to get people's eyes on our product.
Yeah, yeah,
Our good
yeah.
friend Elmer made this awesome diorama backpack thing, and
I like
I
it.
was able to walk around with several prototypes, showing it off and stuff. The only thing I wish I would have had thought of prior to everything was I should have made like an oversized QR code sticker that I put on the backpack so that
Yeah,
people would
people are
just
just
scan it.
scan it quick.
Because what was happening was a lot of people were taking pictures of my backpack and stuff, like, oh, that's cool, but they thought about it like it was almost like a cosplay thing. They didn't think that that was like an upcoming Kickstarter.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
should have put something like, for more information, scan QR code for upcoming Kickstarter
yep.
details or
But
something.
it's a proof of concept. You know now that people are very interested. Like people will stop you and stuff, right? And just like ask you questions, and that's the big thing, right? That's the it's that kind of grassroots marketing that really helps to move a project along. So
Yeah.
very excited about everything that was happening there. Um, I saw that a whole bunch of other really cool projects. Did you check out the Monstorids?
Yeah, the
They were
monsters were there.
they were
I hung
cool,
out
right?
with David Igo.
Yeah,
He
David was
had
cool.
he had some really cool, figures there. He was selling a bunch of them. Um, yeah, like I think Mondo and Igo were probably the only people that were selling like toys. I
Yeah,
think maybe Trick or Treat Studios had like their own kind of toy stuff too.
NECA wasn't there.
Who?
NECA.
Mecca.
No,
I thought NECA would be huge at
it
a horror
would
show.
it would be really smart for them to go there, but I guess the logistics for them, since they're a smaller company, they have to narrow it down to Comic Con in New York.
Yeah,
So,
a couple of places. Yeah, yeah.
but yeah, because they sell so many monster products. But in a way, I'm glad because it's more focused on latex masks, costumes, special effects versus toys and collectibles. So, because there's not that much of a competition for eyes when it comes to toys, that's why I think it's such a shoe in for our brand. So, for sure, next year, getting a table and, hopefully we have something that we can sell, aside from t-shirts and stickers. Maybe we can have some sort of, like a keychain, or maybe even like this guy that I'm sculpting now. We can have minis, limited edition minis, or something like that. We can do some glow in the dark ones. you know I just, like I was telling Carlos before you came in, is like I kind of pivoted with this whole tariff bullshit. I was like, I got to stay in this creative wheelhouse. I can't just, stay dormant waiting for people to get off their ass and fix things. So I said to myself, let me kind of reel it back and, you know, control the variables that are within my control, which is creating new art. So I said, you know what, let me try to do these original concept guys that I did originally that were more cartoony in nature. Let me sculpt these out in 3D and see if I could 3D print them, and see where that goes. And so far, from the people that I've shown it to, they're really digging the design. I tried to show it to Hector and Peter in person, but I went to the Mondo booth 3 times. Believe it or not, the 3 times that I went, I couldn't see them. They weren't there. So I
I
talked
heard.
to I talked to the production manager from Mondo, and I got some really cool info from him. Uh, about Thundercats and about other IPs and stuff. But but yeah, I wanted to show Hector because I almost had a feeling that if Hector saw this Gill man in person, like he might be like, hey, that looks like something cool that maybe we can produce.
Yeah,
So because they're really into soft vinyl
yeah.
and
Soft
stuff like
vinyl is
that.
a big thing for those
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I showed James Groman the Gill Man, and he was like, "Dude, that's awesome work. Keep it up." I mean, obviously, there's a lot of details yet to be put in, but I think laying out the crown, like the foundation of the figure, the anatomy, the design, the plating of the reptilian scales and stuff like that. Like I've been really kicking ass with that, and now it's just going to be going in and doing the hard ass details. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, no, it's looking great.
Thanks, man. I
You know,
appreciate it.
and I'm glad I'm glad you got a lot of great feedback at Monster Palooza. And things are moving forward with so many other projects that are happening right now too, right? Um, so what's up? What's next for you guys? Like, like, are you still moving forward with additional figures, or is it just taking a break until
I
this
mean,
whole tariff thing?
for now, Carlos and I will be at Legion's Con for sure,
Sure.
but we don't know. Aside from taking updated prototypes, maybe what we'll do is take prototypes, like articulated prototypes with clothing this time, and have them painted up. So rather than being like a flat matte gray, it'll be more like close to what final is. Um, Maybe if we can do a prototype of another one of our stretch goals, um, time will tell, but we definitely have. We'll be taking new stuff, and we'll be taking stuff that people haven't seen yet as far as product. As far as the Kickstarter is concerned, I I wish I had a crystal ball to know when that's gonna happen. But
Yeah, we can I was talking actually to Bill White today, Billy Page,
yeah,
and he was asking me, and I was talking. He's really wise in this kind of like stuff, and I was like, listen, we're pausing right now the actual project because we don't know what's gonna happen, especially now that these two guys got into a marriage fight, and we don't know. They're like throwing all the underwears out and stuff like that. We don't want to be in the middle of that situation. We don't know what's gonna happen. It's too soon to figure it out, and companies are still figuring it out like what they're gonna do. So we don't want to get into that position where we're in the middle of something, and at the end of the day, we're gonna throw to the garbage 3 years, maybe more of working are
yeah,
working. We rather wait, put everything in pause, and weigh what's gonna happen, what really is gonna happen. Like that's the smart thing to do, not going crazy. And like, yeah, we have the hype, we have the energy, we're really, like, I don't know, like hype for everything, but it's not smart to go over and do that right now. It's
yeah.
not smart.
And
No,
Jay, I don't know if you got to see it, but Carlos, if you throw it up really quick, let me show. Um,
What's up, King Panther? How's everything?
Let me show
what's going
Jay
on,
the
Noel? How you doing, brother?
Yeah, let
the
me show.
prototype.
Oh wow, holy crap! Yeah, it's
Wait
got
a
a full
second.
diet. You got a full diorama there too, right? So
Well,
Wait.
that's the diorama that came with Vampirella, but it's in the same wheelhouse. So I just kind of want to show a little bit more of the dynamic posing that you could pull off.
yeah, so this is the actual articulated version too, right?
Yeah, that's the
Correct.
articulated prototype. Yes,
Yeah,
Yes.
I like it. Looking
with
really
no
nice.
painting right now.
Yeah, of course. It looks really, really nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations, guys. That's great. You
Thanks,
know,
man. Yeah,
it's
the
really
anatomy came out amazing. It moves really good. You know, so it's something that, it's like Carlos says. We can't risk those things right now,
no. It
unfortunately.
makes sense. I mean, like there's just too much there's just too much uncertainty right now with everything, right? So until everything starts to pan out, we're just never going to know. But that doesn't stop the production from happening. You know what I mean? Everything has to keep going, whether it's digital or whether it's physical, right?
Hmm.
Yeah,
So and the more you have to put out there, the more people get excited, and that's really what it's all about, right? Um, you know, Carlos, if it when I truly believe that because of all the noise, you, me, Dave, um, Mike made that night, for Follow Grayskull, I think we really helped that campaign to get over the hump. Because if it
That was
wasn't for us
awesome.
shouting out to as many people as possible, getting the word out as quickly as we could,
That was a
it came
crazy night.
it came down to the wire, brother. It came down to the wire. But you know what? Because of you and because of everybody's efforts, no, now we're getting a second Master Universe movie in 2026. Who would have
And that
thought two Master Universe movies?
that's
Crazy.
And
gonna be awesome.
Val said that he's going to make PowerCon more Motu
No, he said
because
there's going to be two Power Cons.
Two
there's
power
going to be
games.
a Motu one and a regular.
That's right.
Yes.
Wow,
That's right. It's
that's
going to be
cool.
crazy, brother. It's going to be crazy.
In
So
2026 or 2027?
no, 2026. That's for
Wow,
next year. Yeah, we're
nice.
gonna it's all gonna come around, man. It was supposed to happen this year, but a whole bunch of complications happened with the venue. There was a massive problems,
I
so
got a
he
question.
couldn't
Is it
do
gonna
Yeah.
it.
be in the same venue again?
I don't know the details yet. I'm talking with Val about certain things for some opportunities, but um, I think Mike and a lot of people are hoping and speculating, and I don't know, but they're hoping that it'll come back to California, which I'm not sure. It's always a hard thing, right? But
Yeah.
PowerCon, the Masters Universe PowerCon, Motu inspired PowerCon has always been mostly a California thing.
Hmm.
So when I went to Ohio, it was very much a toy show. I mean, it was very very indie, right? It was very like all things action figure
All
related, right?
inclusive.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Whereas traditional PowerCon has always been a California, He-Man, She-Ra, Barbarian Fest. And
Yeah, it
it's
was a small venue also.
yeah, but
More intimate, more like intimate and stuff like that.
yeah, yeah. So I'm hoping that uh, that it'll be something of the old PowerCon again. I've never been to an actual PowerCon He-Man esque, and I really want to be, and I really want to go. Right, so I'm hoping to see
And
it
this
this
is
year.
the
This
best
upcoming year.
opportunity now with the movie on and
That's the key.
everything going on.
Yeah,
Mondo attacking all these awesome action figures. Now we're gonna have the new 2000X toy line. Like it's the
yeah,
best opportunity I will say to kind of like
yeah,
relaunch PowerCon
yeah.
as a
My
He-Man
my fe- my
unique
feeling my
convention.
feeling is that with this being a movie year, see, I talked to a lot of guys in the industry for conventions. I put on a whole bunch myself, and whenever there's a movie tied into a property, uh, like let's say the Transformers guys, whenever TFCon or BotCon or any of those conventions used to go, every time there was a movie year, their attendance would double,
Yeah,
right? Because again, it's just everyone is curious. Everyone wants to know what is this. Like let's learn more about it. Let's go to a convention, which is all about this property, and that's
Yeah.
basically what happens. So that's going to be huge for that.
Hey Jay,
all right.
did you see what I threw up on my Insta? Yerko did uh
Yeah, he did the
Mumra's Tomb, man.
Mumra's Tomb. Yeah,
Oh,
I was
that was
I
crazy.
had I did a feature video on someone else's tomb, and it
Okay.
got a lot of excitement. I think you saw that, guys, right?
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
remember.
but I'm gonna cover this one too. Because this one's a bit more accurate, right? Because I remember you and I, JP, we were talking about how this one is a bit too angular. The last one was a bit too angular. It looked
Hmm.
more like square blocks, right? It was
Yeah,
kind of like almost Minecraft, right?
yeah.
Whereas this one looks very organic. You know what I
Yerko
mean? Like
Yerko
there's a
hit
lot.
me up and he showed me the source material that he had found, and he asked me if I knew if there was any other existing source material, and I told him that that's pretty much the only ones that I knew were in existence. So he went ahead with that, and I think he did an amazing job. So I'm gonna be 3D printing it, and I'm gonna paint it up and display it with my Mumra.
It's gonna be great.
It's
And
awesome because I was like, wow, I was surprised. I don't know how that works, but I bought the file and it was very inexpensive.
affordable. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Yurko is he's a fan first, right? At the end of the day, and he makes these things because he wants them,
Right.
right? And I think that that's really what a lot of people don't understand. Because he wants them, we as the community benefit, right? And a lot of these guys who are doing this and throwing it up on Cults 3D, it's very much the same, right?
Right.
They only want a little bit of money to recoup the sweat equity that
Mhm.
that went into it. If you guys could survive on sweat equity, I have a funny. I imagine that many of us, right, would be giving action figures away for whatever we could, whatever we could. But the reality is, as all of us know, tens of thousands of dollars just for one mold, right? You guys know this, we know this, right? Having gone through this whole process here, right? So, you know, that's why it's just at this climate, in this time of uncertainty, there's no point in taking a risk right now. It just doesn't make
No.
Yeah.
any sense, right? Everybody right now is on a wait and see what the heck to do, right? I mean, James and Jason over at Brutal Realms, they're literally in limbo right now. They don't know what they're going to do right now,
Meta
right?
Yeah.
travelers.
Meta Travelers, yeah, exactly. Yeah, but that doesn't stop them from showing off their prototypes, just like you guys. That doesn't stop them from getting people excited, right? But people,
Exactly.
and our when we like everybody in the Flipboard campaign, everybody who's backed the campaign, they were very understanding, um, to say the least, right? It's been like it's just one of these things where Kickstarters are always that crazy thing, right? Because you just don't know who to trust, right? So when you see a project delayed for a month, 2 months, 3 months, it's not as daunting as when it's a year. Once it gets delayed for a year, people get really antsy. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? They're like, "What the hell is going on?" Right? But this is not that same situation. This is a global thing that everyone's dealing with right now. So until this gets resolved, a lot of people, I think, are a little bit more understanding. But no matter
Yeah.
what, when 6 months go by, people are going to start asking, "Hey, what's going on?" It's going to happen,
Hmm.
right? But as long as everyone is transparent, as long as everyone is open with the information that is available to them, we found with the Flipboard team that most people are reciprocal to it, right? But you're always going to get the one person who's going to be like, you guys are crooks, blah blah blah. But you know what? You just be open, be honest, and do what you can, right? But right now, you guys are doing the right thing. Just keep pumping out the prototypes, keep pumping out all the great designs that you guys are doing. Keep going to the shows. You know what I mean? Um, it's going to be great to see your full prototype set at Legion's Con. I think it's going to be amazing. So
Thanks,
really
man.
looking forward to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we're looking forward to it. Right now we're gonna take a break and not do any cons, and then we got Legion's Con in November. Next year, you know, it's gonna be a big year because next year we want to do Monster Palooza, we want to do San Diego, we want to do Toylanta.
Ishcon.
So yeah, Ishcon. We want to do as many cons as we can next year because we're hoping that the Kickstarter will be on its feet by then.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, you ordered the Wolverine 2-pack?
So
Don't tell me you didn't.
I work well with Titan Toys is getting a shipment. We found out.
Oh, okay.
So
So then you're gonna get it.
I'm not gonna. Okay, so here's the thing. All right, I get to review them, and the thing is that I love Marvel verses. So if they if they're good, I'll probably end up buying them. But for now, I'm fortunate enough to be able to maybe open up a couple when they come in. So we'll see.
That's good,
Right.
man.
Awesome. Awesome. Actually, I need to talk to what's the name? Joel, right? From Titan Toys.
JP.
JP, yes.
Yeah.
He contacted me actually.
Okay.
But we ended on like we supposedly to have like a conversation like on like chat, like live chat or something like that.
Yeah.
But I'm still waiting because I think they're like figured out something. But he told me like for sure they want to work with me.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Yeah, it's
So
great.
thank you for that also for that recommendation.
Anytime, guys.
So there you go, guys. Again, thank you so much to the chat. The one and only Mega J Retro. Mega J, tell us what's going on with you and let us know.
Well, for me, first of all, huge shout out to the Badass Reviews and of course Toy Addicts. Guys, thank you so much, guys. Thundercats Classics. Make sure to subscribe to these guys. These guys are the ones working hard. And of course, you guys got to check out all their new prototypes on From the Realm. Definitely give these guys all the credit. They're working really hard, guys. Give them all the support that you can. You should see all the pictures that JP brought back from Monster Palooza. It was absolutely rocking over there, and he's really, really killing it right now. He's got super secret projects that I can't talk about, but they're going to come around really, really soon. We all know about it because. But we're hoping for bigger things. But anyway, definitely give these guys a like and a follow. Myself, I'm going to be at Joe Fest in about 2 weeks or so. So I hope to see everybody there. We're going to be showcasing all of the Delta 17 exclusives, and I hope to see that. I hope to reconnect with a lot of people who were there. Roughshot Stocks, all you guys who came out, Big Dub. Of course, my good friend. JB's Toy Trunk, and all you wonderful cats out there, man. You guys are cool. And of course, the A Toy Kind of Mood and everybody there. Hope to see you guys there. And of course, in a couple more weeks, we're going to be at San Diego Comic-Con. So we have a panel. I can officially say that now. The Flipboard and the Champions of Neferity panel will be there, and we're going to be taking a lot of questions. We're going to showcase some more up and coming and new concepts for different figures. Actually, if you haven't already, check out the Badass Reviews review on Flipboard and the Champions of Neferity. He did an incredible job, of course.
And soon Flocker is on the pipeline. It's on the pipeline.
Flaker's coming soon. Flaker's
Oh,
coming.
Jay, maybe you'll finally show the stuff I did.
Yes, yeah, no, I will definitely throw it up on the screen 100%, and we'll definitely showcase all the things because we can officially showcase the next figure in the wave, which we couldn't show originally. We could not show any of that yet, and of course, what happened with Ryan really derailed a lot of things. So a lot of things are happening right now. But we hope to see everybody in San Diego, and as a matter of fact, Danny, myself, and Dave Wonder, we're also going to be on the panel, and we're going to maybe showcase some new projects. Wink, some wrestling related stuff. Maybe, who knows? If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, El Dragoon is definitely something we want to showcase at the panel, and maybe talk a little bit more about our collaboration with Tatter Toys later down the road. And you never know, some big things might be coming down the road.
Guys, don't call Mega J for exclusive at San Diego, please. Just do me the favor. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I will say something. If there's any retailers out there who are interested in carrying some Flipboard products at San Diego Comic-Con, if you have a booth or you have something and would like to actually carry some of the Flipboard exclusives, because we actually do have some convention exclusives, which we would love to have at somebody's booth, and basically we would love to promote your booth. We would love to promote your stuff. Hit me up and hit up Hatter, because we do have an exclusive which we do want to bring to San Diego Comic-Con. So we only need to be able to partner with somebody to be able to sell it at their booth. That's the big thing. So if anybody's interested, let us know, because we.
And the Badass Reviews is going to do the review on that figure, right?
Yes, of course. Badass Reviews is going to
do it. 100%. Well, guys, again, thank you so much for being with us. The chat was awesome today. Congratulations, Pablo, again, for winning the giveaway for the 11,000 followers on Instagram. So lucky, Pablo.
Who's this Pablo? I don't know this Pablo. I have no idea who this Pablo is.
Everybody's saying like it was rigged.
I don't know how he could win. I don't know.
This man, he's so damn.
Of course
lucky.
He can win. I don't know him. I don't know this Pablo.
And Jorge, let us know what's going on with Thundercats Classics and what's going on, man.
Thundercats Classics. Something that was brought up last time I was here with you. Actually, it was brought up by the Mondo folks during their live stream. They announced that I did something for them, and that something will be revealed later this year. Can't wait to show the public, show the world what I did.
I'm biting my tongue every night. What the hell?
Hopefully it's the first of many. But yeah, I got kind of more of a sense of a timeline as to when that will be officially revealed to the public and when the pre-order will happen and all that. So it's right around the corner, and I'm super, super stoked. And then, yeah, as far as Thundercats, I'm always posting up the latest news. Right now, we got, like I said, Yerko's STL file, amazing file of Mumra's Tombs playset, which is compatible with your ultimates. And also, don't forget, do not fall asleep on this. The 1/6 scale Mumra from Mondo is available through June 20th. So make sure you jump on that, guys. I saw this thing in front of me at Monster Palooza, and holy shit,
Insane.
it's like it's bonkers, man. It's like it's just as big as Beastman from the 1/6 line.
No,
So
he's bigger. He's almost a half an inch bigger.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's a chunky boy. The only thing is Beastman is a girthier
Yes. He's got a
more
lot more girth.
gorilla kind of build, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mumra is taller, for sure, and just such a presence. Like I love the fact that they had him outside of a case, so there was no glass, no glare. I got really close to it, got some really nice videos and pics of it, and yeah, I can't wait to see the Shitara sculpt and the final pictures from Raul Barrero. Raul crushed it, by the way, on his diorama stuff. He said he did that in a weekend, dude. That 1/6 scale Mumra's tomb and and the ancient spirits of evil statues and stuff, dude. That just blows my mind
That is
how
insane.
talented that guy is. He's not only a photographer, he's like a set piece builder,
Yeah,
bro. He's
Yeah.
like,
he's a monster.
His
yeah,
his team is ridiculous. The everybody. There's a day hasn't gone by where somebody hasn't seen his Castle Grayskull and said, when are they going to start selling that? And they keep asking me, when do you think they're going to? I'm like, I don't think they're going to start selling.
no.
And you know how Hector and Peter, they're always like, yeah, well, if you ask us, no, I don't think so. There's just no way. That thing is gigantic. Like
Impossible.
I was fooling with Raul, and I'm like, dude, can you
Snake,
make me one? And
Snake
he's
Mountain,
like, it was
it
only a
dwarfs
weekend.
it dwarfs something. Yeah. So he was there.
No, he wasn't at Masterpalooza, but
Oh, okay.
I hit him up on DM, and I'm like, dude, can you make one for me? He's like, oh, it only took me a weekend. But I was thinking like the logistics, how big that package would be, and
Yeah.
where the hell would I put that?
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
no space.
It's hard. It's hard.
So
But yeah,
your
man,
wife is gonna kick you out of the
Maybe
house.
maybe
Yeah.
you could just get the snake's head in the sarcophagus. That would be enough.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, definitely. I think I would be so happy with that to display my 1/6 Mumra
Yeah.
in front of it. Absolutely. But and yeah, as far as from the realm, like I showed, we're working on a lot of stuff in the back end. Sebastian did the articulated prototype for us that we showed on video a little while ago. Still working on some other stuff. Eric is supposed to be doing some additional sculpts for heads and some new stuff that'll be revealed hopefully at Legion's Con. So, we're still chipping away little by little and just, hoping that this tariff situation subsides sooner than later so we can kind of get a factory locked in and get pricing locked in and actually do the Kickstarter. So that's where we're at.
Yep.
I'm excited, guys. I'm
So
excited.
yeah, so there you go, guys. I mean, again, go to the Badass Reviews for all the toy news, toy photography. Go to my YouTube channel here. Check all the toy reviews. Been working hard, grinding like crazy, but it is what it is. Happy to do what I love to do. So pretty much, again, guys, thank you so much for all the support. Super thankful. Thank you for those 11,000 subscribers that we already passed. We have maybe like 1,100 more, maybe something like that. So that's awesome. Thank you so much for the support on the YouTube channel. Also, please subscribe if you can. Subscribe to this guy right here and follow Thundercats Classics right there and From the Realm. And if you need any exclusive from San Diego Comic Con, just contact Mega J Retro. I'm going to put the phone on the description so you can call him directly. He will make all the lines for you under the sun from California. Don't worry. He will sacrifice himself.
I've only got room for 2 cold slithers. Anything after that, you guys are done.
I call dibs.
There's no
way. I
There's
call
no
dibs for
man.
cold slither.
Okay, guys, thank you
Holy
so much
shit.
for watching. Again, thank you so much, and see you later, guys.
Bye, guys.
Awesome,
Cheers.
guys.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Take
Good
care.
Thank
night,
you.
guys.
Bye. Have a great night, guys.